We are streaming. Category. Let's remove this category for the moment. Alright, I'm live! Okay. That will do there. I want to set something up. Scene 2. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that is set as that. Maybe we just do this real quick. Let's do this. This will be fun. Paint. Hello there. We are here. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna kind of do a little moves. In RB, we're going to let's do this then. Let's do color 2. And orange color and black. Let's make a font really big. Get a bold underline. And we do some crazy font. Squeezed out. Perfect. Let me just change this font to like 200. It's not quite big enough. Oh. Fantastic. That'll do fine. Lovely. Just kind of center it a bit. Do that one. Okay. I just gotta do no. Good enough for me. Perfect. BRB. Alright. 1 second, folks. Scene 2. Okay. I just want to do that. Okay, that'll work. So we got see on the stream BRB, and then back to what we were doing. Fantastic. Alright. Now, let's get in here. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna play Space Engineers. And we are up and running. Okay. I'll have to add something later on, just to get rid of my hotbar on the bottom, I think. But we will do something about that later. Set something up to handle that. For now, let's get in and let's play. Oh, yes. Hi! Yeah, let's do that. Let's change my title now that I have decided what I am playing. Let's do... Trying to survive. Notification, and then Space Engineers. Done. Okay, there is that. Thank you, Aganian. Okay. Is this updated over here? Done. Okay. Should be updated. There it goes. Okay. Let's load in and let's get exploring. I need to add a... I think I've got the cargo bay on my vehicle. I needed to power it right now, and then I needed to get a cargo line. I'm gonna set up just some like jank thing to get it plugged in the back of the base for the moment, so I can start getting some power on it, and so I can get running. Ooh, you know what? I do want to add a survival kit to the vehicle because I want to be able to refill my power. That'll be super irritating if I can't refill my energy while I'm going out and about. So there was that space tucked behind the connector. I think that'll work perfectly. We'll go in, we will do that. So we'll go through, we'll get that going. I know these loading screens are killer. I'm thinking the same thing you want, right? We'll get in eventually. There we go. As before when we were playing, I expect just a tad bit of skipping. There is a lot of things in this world, especially all in one tight location. So yeah, there's plenty of space to fit a survival kit right here. We'll just keep it a little bit away from this. It doesn't need to be that big. Survival kit. Let's do... Where was I building it? Here? Yeah. There. Yeah, just a little one will do. Plenty fine. I don't think I'm even gonna bother conveying it up, unless it just happens to fit that way. I'm just gonna kind of set it face up here because there's no room elsewhere for it really to go at this point, unless I extend the base out the back. Like I could just tack it on the back. That's that. You know what? That's not a bad idea. But I don't know. I guess I don't really care if it gets destroyed because I can just like smack it back on. Oh, you know what? I need to set up a... No, I can rebuild it in base. That'll be fine. Slap a projector on it in the future. Yeah, let's do this. We'll put it up here. Let me get the components needed. Let's get rid of these panels and well, that's not what I want to do. Alright. So this is all the space I have to work with. I don't want it to be too close to this. So let me just go ahead and smack this back on here. Some exciting bits. What's a survival kit? A survival kit is effectively the mini starter version of this much larger medical bay, where I can go up and recharge my energy and whatnot. Because of what this vehicle is for, I want to be able to refill my energy as I please. This vehicle, I think we dubbed it the Rover Printer or something. We haven't properly named it yet. It has this projector on the back so we can print my large grid. Here, that's the button. This deployable defense turret. It is just basically set up to go print, maglock down, provide enough power for itself to run until it gets destroyed. It's got some heavy armor on it, so it's got a little bit of livability. And it can hang out there. So that's what this vehicle is for. We have 2 cargo bays in there and the projector so we can build it off the back there. We've got these pistons and a mag lock at the bottom, which is just a magnetic plate stick to any surface it locks onto. Which these can just like extend down, lock me into the ground so I can't tip over as I build the big base off the back. And then I can destroy a metal plate that was at the front of the blueprint here, and it will just drop me in. And that will be plenty fine there. So because I'm going to do that off the back, maybe I don't want it survival kit off the back. I just want ease of access for refilling my energy, but it's really not all that big of a deal. Probably regardless. I can just tuck it right here, I think, and that will do fine. That way the connectors kind of go first. You know what? Since I've got it here, I might as well pipe it up. So maybe I set it on this side. If I pipe it up, see the thing is, if I pipe it up, I can. No, that really doesn't do much for me. I don't really care. We're just gonna stick it all the way against here. That facing right, and get it to the other side. Yep. Survival kit, beautiful. I can recharge my energy. I'm not gonna do that much because I will kill my already almost dead battery. Okay, so this thing's ready. I'm going to let you decide what colors we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of do some alternating colors. So like look, maybe pick like 2 or 3. I can do like kind of alternating things. We have a whole bunch of different patterns. We'll kind of go over them all. Some rust, sci-fi, some hazard stuff, some camouflage things, just clean carbon fiber. There's cow, all sorts of stuff. I don't have this one, but I do have all the other ones. So you think about that. I'm going to set up a recharging station, just a little basic thing. Eventually, I think I'm going to drill this out and we can go park here. But for now, we are just going to get something going because I'm really tired of doing this. Remove. It's tired of doing this. I want to properly fight the things instead of deleting and destroying everything constantly. It's a little cheaty. I want to try not to do it. I'm doing it right now because I was stupid. I drew too much aggro before setting up defenses, and that's on me. It's my bad. So yeah, we're gonna come over here. We're just gonna set up a little conveyor system to go up to this for the moment, and that'll be fine. How tall is this thing? It's kind of gotta be up at that top height, doesn't it? See, that causes some problems for me. Mainly I've got this light right here. Can I get away with being at this height, do we think? We'll find out pretty quick, I suppose. I think I'm just gonna kind of like piston. No, because I've got to have a conveyor right there. So yeah, no, this isn't gonna work at all. Oh, it's gonna be so irritating to get piped up properly. Right, I mean, there's definitely enough room for the one, just not a second one. Okay, I see. Here's what we can do as our temporary fix. We need to just remove this for the moment. Slap a conveyor junction right there. Actually, I need to paint this all blue. I might as well. Be building in blue, shouldn't I? Let's go get back in concrete. Oh, that didn't work. Go back to gray. Okay, so back over here, we are painting in blue. We need this right here to go right here, which will then go to another piston there, which, due to having no other feasible way, I'm gonna have to do another curve downwards, and then a connector downwards. There's not much room here. I'm gonna have to push this like all the way up to the ceiling. I might even have to remove these ceiling blocks and the light for now. That is irritating. I'll have a proper dock set up. Okay, that's all set up. Okay. Red and orange is what we're saying. Okay. And move light. The light's not super necessary. I'm probably just gonna remove it. I can just drill it and get rid of it, because I might have to remove these ceiling blocks for this to raise high enough. Which is a bit of a bummer. It's not problematic. Just irritating. I thought I pulled those out. I didn't. I need those. I don't necessarily need them. I just like having everything completed. Okay, so let's see what kind of clearance we can get. Turn this down all the way. Rule number 1. How high can I go before I hit a ceiling? Any guesses? A little bit higher. Oh, not that high. Alright, that's about it. I really cannot go much higher than that. Is that enough wiggle room to do this, though? About to find out. See, this isn't the best plan. Yeah, there we go. Turn around. Oh. Actually? Alright, not quite enough wiggle room. I'm just gonna put that out there. It was nice knowing you, gun, while you lasted. You will be missed. Let's get a new one on. Let's see here. It's just this. And actually, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and try to tuck in a small one of these as well. Oh, jeez. Go back to this color real quick. Tuck you in right there. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to remove these ceiling blocks. This does not fit Um, the angle of the dangle, as they say, is everything. And it looked clear. I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. So we're going with red and orange. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. We're just re-adding that armor plate that I removed earlier. Okay. Now that that's back in, we have a projector that I would like to put onto this. I can just smack it behind this and call it a day, probably. You know what? A much better place is probably actually to tuck it in here. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. So this is all in now. It's all armored up as much as it can be without making things converge on themselves and exploding, like I just did a little bit ago. We'll remove this. Yeah, this will give us extra wiggle room. Yeah, I just lost that light there. It's fine. We'll turn this on so you guys can see a little bit better. We're going to go ahead and move these as well. I have the feeling I will need them. Okay. Now we have some extra clearance. Let's get this risen up. This appears to be going into this side some. That is not what we want. Oh, it appears to be just visually. Alright, let's do that. That looks like enough clearance. We're gonna find out very quickly again. Let's see here. Oh, definitely that one forward. Oh, hey! Okay, okay. That's cool. So let's grab this connector and do switch lock. And then... Oh. Locked. Alright, it is locked. Which means batteries and things should be recharging. Oh, geez, okay. Piston 1, piston 2, piston... Gatling. Just basic battery. Yes, it is recharging. Fantastic, okay. So that will recharge and I can quickly transfer resources around. I need to turn this on. What do I need to name it? 1 second. Because of an inventory management, Moonlight, these games are why you are good at parking in real life. I did just blow up a gun, but thank you for the compliment. I had to name this something. What did I name it? No IIM in brackets. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that little lag spike is terrifying when I'm flying through the air. Okay, enable input. Nope, those are not brackets. No IIM. Okay, what this should do is it should stop my inventory management script that kind of controls all the resources and everything and organizes them from transferring resources in and out of these storages. That way I can go in the ship inventory and I can just be like, alright, pull these resources out, put them in here, and then it won't pull them back out trying to like organize. I falling? Okay, it was me falling. I was panicking for a second. I was like, please don't be sliding around. Because that means that there are ghost forces and this thing's about to explode. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not good. Okay, we're going to unlock this for the moment. And we are going to... That way I have just what is here. Now, I've got a bunch of left suspensions here, and that's rather irritating. I will go and fix that. Not right now. It really doesn't affect the vehicle at all. All it does is make the wheels face a different direction, like these little arrows that you kind of see right here. So that's irritating, because I thought I did that right. I did not. We will work on that. For now, we needed to name the ship. What are we going to name this bad boy? The Rover Printer? Rover Printer. We call it Rover Printer for the moment. If you got any better suggestions, let me know. Its main objective is to drive around the ice lake that is right outside my base and print defensive bases. So, might use it to print other things later. I plan to make a large grid flying thing in the long term. But for now, this will work. Control copy, backspace, okay. Now we're going to go back into my control panel here, and we're just going to name everything Rover Printer real quick. We're just going to ignore that that's the second one. Actually, it's like the fifth one. Bit of troubles earlier today. We don't need to talk about that though. Some high-powered spotlights. These are from a mod. Industrial cockpit. That's cool. We have these large cargo containers. Should be able to hold all the components I need. And then we have the mag plates. These are different colors because they are off of a piston, which technically makes them a subgrid from the main grid. So whatever grid you are currently accessing the control panel through, that stuff will all be white, and everything else will be a different color for whatever things are on the same grid. But since all of these are connected to different pistons, they're all on their own separate subgrid, so that's why you get those rainbow colors. Printy boy. Okay. Printy boy. Okay, I have to rename this now. Okay. The Printy boy. Uh-oh, that's not right. Printy boy. Is that what we're looking for? That's right. Control copy. Okay. Grid is named Printy boy. Paste. 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 Rover Printer high power. There is a script that I can do to rename all this, but I've honestly never used it before, and I don't know if tonight is the night to start. I will definitely be... Yay, I have so much power. Well, you are the only one in the chat right now, so you have a large amount of voting power. I can overrule you at any point, but I'll give you Printy Boy. Printy Boy pistons. I know, not the most exciting part of the journey, but it's all super necessary stuff. Projector and projector. Ooh. Projector. Let's name this one. This is the one for repair. That's what I mean. This is the little one that we put on the base. This one's going to have a blueprint of this vehicle so that if it ever gets damaged or whatnot, because there's a lot of potholes in this lake, I am going to be driving into holes and damaging this thing. This is to be used to fix that issue. Yes. We're on that note, this vehicle will probably end up with thrusters on it at some point to help me get it out of holes, because I know myself. You should have seen the disaster it took to get my original vehicle over to this ice lake. Pretty Boy projector, let's name this one main. Let's name this one just printer. Pretty Boy rotor, the survival kit. Right, and wheels. It really bothers me that they're less in things. I'm not even gonna bother naming these because these will be getting changed here in a minute. I'm really irritated about it. Hopefully I have enough wheels on this. When I load it up with components, it might be a little heavy and not control very well, but the goal is to be driving on flat ice. Not much traction, but flat. So that should help me. Alright, so these are all base named. Now we can make some groups of things. Pretty Boy, lights. Let's see, we don't need those in the toolbar config because those are they are in a group. We don't need to see them in the terminal anymore. Yeah, this is alright. I don't want the lights blinking. I'm not going to change the color of the lights. That'll confuse me. So that'll be fine there. The battery I generally like to keep here, so we're not going to mess with that. The connector, we don't need to show it in the inventory screen. Things shouldn't be getting transferred into it. I do want it in the toolbar config. I don't need it in there, and I don't need to do this. Now power transfer while current grid is powered off. No, I'm not worried about that. Lock, unlock, it is used. This block is triggered by the parking signal. No, we do not want it to do that. I only want it to lock when I tell it to lock. Not when I hit the parking button, which will lock all of my wheels. That will get me into trouble pretty quick. This Gatling turret. Target missiles on. It's on its maximum range. Large ships, characters, stations, neutrals, enemies. As always, I set to weapons. Especially on the larger armored vehicles, I care significantly more for them to get rid of the gun shooting me than to attempt to just shoot armor blocks and things. It's not a useful way to go about it. Now, on a railgun or something, yeah, sure, I'm going to say target the sensors or the gyroscopes or something, because it'll shoot a giant rail shot, blast through everything, and wipe out its stuff immediately. But this is a tiny Gatling turret. That's about it. I do need it all in the toolbar config though, and I do want to see it in my inventory. Should I show the block in the terminal? No, I'm not worried about it. And we are going to turn it off. I don't want it. No, we'll just leave it on. It'll be fine on. Gyroscope, okay. Here's one I'm heavily debating. I'm definitely going to leave it in the toolbar config. I don't think it needs to be shown in the terminal. I can pull it up if I ever need it. By just clicking this button, I can show all hidden blocks. So that should be fine. I'm debating just turning on the override right now. The override just says keep it upright, stupid. So I think I might just keep it on override so the thing doesn't tip over as easily. But if I end up at a slight angle or something, it'll freak out. So we'll leave it off, but I'll have a setting so I can turn on override if I'm going to be doing any jumps or anything. The industrial cockpit. I don't need that there. I don't need its inventory here. Control Westers through this. Toggles the grid handbrake. Toggles the grid parking. Inertia dampeners. Show horizon altitude. It is. I'm not going to click main cockpit because it's the only cockpit. So I'm not going to bother with this, and I'm not going to change around all the screens on it. That just seems a little unnecessary. We'll go in here. I don't need these in the toolbar config. I want to see them there. I don't need to see them here. Okay. These ones are important. Let's start by turning them off. They definitely don't need to be in the toolbar config. Hold up, almost forgot my naming scheme. Pretty boy. Let's do this. Mag plates. That's what I call them. I just want to stick with it. Now we can turn these here off. Auto locking. I'll leave auto locking on. I don't want these used by the parking signal. I'll just kind of turn them on and off as I want them used. Because if I ever hit any bumps or whatnot, I don't want them to just auto lock onto things. That'll freak me out and I'll forget and panic. So we'll leave them there. Now my pistons. These are the mag control. Mag.
Meteor storm inbound.
Plate. Pistons. Alright. Mag plate pistons. I hear you out there getting snacks. What did we talk about? Self-control. Very bad. Save. Don't need that here. Don't need to show that there. Pistons can always be on. I don't know if I care about a maximum distance, but I am going to do this. Just kind of slow that down a bit. Going down the list next. The projector piston. This thing's set to high strengths and things. That is where I want it. Its maximum distance can be 2, its minimum distance can be 0. We don't want it messing with anything. We don't want it in the toolbar config. We don't want to see it. It should be on though. And this projector, we want it in the toolbar config. We will leave it here for now. Once I get it out and about, I will set up its blueprint and turn it off from viewing here. For now, we're just going to turn it off to save power. Same with this repair one. I'm going to take a blueprint of this, and then I can add the blueprint in here so that it is projecting a blueprint onto itself. And then I can save a new blueprint with it saved in there. And it will remember that always, I think. We'll find out. But yeah, I'll leave. This one will always be on. It does not need to go in the toolbar config because I won't be turning it on and off because it's going to be locked over place and it will just show if something is missing. I'll click this show only buildable ordeal. Whereas this one, well, I mean, it'll also show only buildable, but I don't want it like hovering a giant glowing plate off the back of my thing. That'll just irritate me. So those will go there. The rotor, let me just confirm this is all set right. Locked 000. Reverse placement 0. Everything looks fine. We're just gonna leave it there, not mess with it, or before I blow something up. Let's never look at it again. The survival kit. Okay. We don't need it here. We don't need it in the inventory screen. Show block in terminal. We don't need it there. We're gonna leave it on. Max required input. Current required input is 15 kilowatts. We're gonna turn it off. It's just kind of a waste of power. So I am gonna turn it on the toolbar config, so that I can set that in the hotbar. Content spawn name is just going to be Printy Boy. This is going to be Earth, because it is the Printy Boy on Earth. I might do other ones of these on different planets, so we will put this here. Use the conveyor system. I mean, sure, doesn't really matter. That will do there. Okay. Printers. And then these wheels. Okay. These wheels are going to be a deal. So I need... Oh, I am part. I'm going to back up. Okay. Now, we need to set up our maglock and projecting and everything. I'm going to set this up towards the end of here. We just stick like the gun on 1. That one sounds pretty important to be able to turn on and off at a moment's notice. The gyroscope, Printy Boy projector printer, and the survival kit. We can set the survival kit at the end. Toggle block on off. Projector printer. That'll be the last step, and then we kind of just like go through it in reverse. So groups, we want mag plates and then pistons. Piston and then mag plate. This is going to get me into trouble, because if I extend the pistons and then turn them on, that's not a big deal. But if I turn them off and then retract, okay, that's also not a big deal. Okay, the concern was if I retract and then turn them off, that would get me into some trouble. And we just want to reverse. Mag plates, turn on, that is there. Okay. Any other blocks that are of use to me? Gyroscope. Override right here. Override on off. And the projector printer is there. Survival kit. Gatling turn, connector lock, unlock. Battery's not going to go on recharge, but is there a discharge show toggle? Okay, I was starving. Hungry. Always snacking. Okay, I think this will do. I'll keep this gap in here. I'm sure I'll come up with a block later that will... I'll find a use to put on. Okay, so let's actually do this now. Okay. So this is locked down at this height. Okay. In the future, I'm gonna set a max height for these. I really don't need him to lift me up like this. It's a bit unnecessary. I just need them to go down enough to get me in place. But for now, I'm gonna get rid of all these wheels, because I'm upset with myself. Oh, that's a left one. Okay, well here's the thing. This is the left side. Okay, no, so these are all right. Sorry, they're all left. Okay. Okay, and then... Well, that's not what I meant to control. The wheel, okay. Add wheel. Yeah. Add wheel. Come on. Add wheel, okay. So those ones are right. Okay, which one here is wrong? That's a left. That one's a right. Okay, so these two need to go. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it right. I didn't do that. Okay, wheels right. I believe we did the off-road, right? No. No, we did not. It doesn't look like it. Off-road wheels right. Okay. Gee, I wonder where they go. One will go there. Actually, where does this one go? Doesn't look right. None of that looks right. None of it looks right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. Those are phenomenal things. They take like no damage. Okay. That'll fix that. Okay. Now, before I make these wheel groups, I'm gonna change this to front. Because that's the front wheel. Okay. Change this side to say front as well. That way I can find them in the control panel and set up a couple things properly. And then I guess just out of consistency's sake, that's wheel 3. That's wheel 2. Okay. That's 2. Okay, so now we can access our menu again. Right front and left front. What is... Oh, that's right. These aren't named Printy Boy. Been bamboozled. Okay. Okay. Left. Alright, left front, right front. Invert steering, invert propulsion. Steering angle of 20 degrees. I'm gonna turn that up. To 30. Yeah. Okay. Now, these other ones, we want to turn steering off. And then for all of them, control used. wheels all. Okay. We don't need the wheels in the 2-bar config. We don't need them in the terminal. We do want them on wheels all. Now let's go in here. We need to turn our speed limit down. Like a lot. There's too many craters. I know myself. I know myself way too much. Let's turn this up a bit. Strength we're going to want to turn up as well. Turn the steering angle of those front ones out. The back ones aren't turning, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, that should be everything mostly set up. Oh yeah, let's maybe change these pistons. That is one thing I can definitely do. Okay. Let's set it to 1.5 maybe.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh my gosh. That is not the one that was supposed to be adjusted. What did I do? Okay. You do this. Mag plate pistons. So that's 1.5. Let's do 1.3. Okay. It's a lot of just trial and error. I'm just trying to keep my eye on the wheel. I have to get a different angle. Okay. Yeah, none of this is really all that favorable.
Meteor storm
None of these, yeah, none of these angles really work for me. Let's just do this. Go in here, control panel. FK, printers. And settings. I'm trying to go on a third person mode, but it's not very happy with me. What if I turn these off? I didn't know that was back there. There's no way you should be able to turn your neck this much. Okay. Audio super clear, love it. Going to sleep soon, might not answer chat. Okay. Fair enough. I'll keep an eye on it. Have a wonderful night. I'll be on for a little bit longer, but I too am very tired. Might just get off here in a little bit. Have a couple snacks myself, be a hypocrite, and then go to sleep. How do these look? Wheels are more or less touching now. So I'll call that good enough in distance. We can turn this around. Alright, let's paint this vehicle, and then we'll call it a night. Why are you not retracting? Velocity minus 3. Okay. Ran into the issue. They don't have very much strength. So you just need to turn up and turn up. Oh no. Oh, 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 settle down, boy. Okay, lesson learned. Turning off a mag plate does not unlock it. Oh, thank Christ, nothing blew up. Oh, oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this. Okay, mag plates on. Let's turn you on. Let's not. Do we want to auto lock? Do we want to not auto lock? Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. We will move piston to here, and then we can add a new one here. This one will be auto lock on off. And switch lock. Okay, there. That should fix our issues. Okay. I can save the blueprint and everything, but first we gotta paint. So let's go and do that. Let's get painting. Okay. So red or orange? I'm thinking we're gonna start by painting everything red. Let's paint everything a darker red. What kind of camo do we want? We do this. Oh, didn't realize that was there. How do I go about this? Shift, Control, apply skin. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah. We could go and do. Oh no, get off that. Oh, that's what I need. It's kind of like a reddish, heavy rust. We got this kind of mossy, neon colorable lights, lighter ones, retro future, kind of a little bit of rust on it, like sci-fi kind of thing. Silver, you can't do colored. There's wooden. I don't want to do wooden. Got battered, a little damaged. You have just clean. There's a carbon fiber. Not very good on this, I don't think. Clean. No problems. And then concrete is what it was. You have cow. I think we're gonna make this cow. Digital camouflage. Disco. A little dusty. Kind of frozen. We are in an ice lake. Not necessarily bad glamour. It's like weird shine. We're back to golden and hazard. What do you think would be a good one? Oh shit. My apologies, didn't have to scroll again. 510. I do believe my only viewer is asleep, so we will be painting this however floats my boat. And I think they would appreciate the cow print. That's a more vibrant cow print. So we're gonna do this. Go here, paint. Okay. I do believe I need this. Paint. There's a cow that. Okay. It's atrocious. I love it. Alright, and then some orange. Let's get some orange in here. Okay. How are we thinking we want to get orange in? We just kind of... And what do we think of that? That's a little obscure. Kind of a fan. See, that really doesn't come out to be all that orange. I feel like we can make this orange so much better. Yeah, now that's an orange. Oh yeah, that's like some hot rod orange right there. I'll paint this cargo container orange. Paint this cargo container orange. Paint you orange. You orange. Just kind of like the tuck away components, I think I'll make orange. I think that would be kind of fun. That's goofy. It's adorable. Yeah, okay, that's definitely something else. Nah, this has got to be golden. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. I think that's pretty properly atrocious. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do. know I'm a tad bit distracted, but it's been bothering me for a while that these weren't blue, and seeing that they can so easily be blue changes a lot of things for me. I didn't know that this could like pierce through blocks like that. That's huge. Okay, well, I'm pretty thrilled about that. It looks really nice. I'm debating what I'm going to do about this drone. I think I kind of need to shred it again so I can print a newer, better one. Alright, this is a downright horror. I love them. Yeah, I think great suggestions all around. I'll have nightmares for weeks. Thank you. Projector and printer. Total blueprint. This. I'm gonna say no to that. Honestly, I think that might be better. That's no longer connected. That is. I was originally gonna put it up there, but I don't really see much reason to put it higher than 2. I think this is probably fine. Okay, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. That's all right and dandy. All things are right in the world. Let's blueprint this. Control B. A printy boy. And then yeah, then that's fine. We just need to then load in the repair blueprint and it is good to go. Printer repair. Okay. So the printer one is set up, so that can be turned off there. This one grids not supported, only the largest grid will be used. Okay. Fair enough. Where did I put that? It's tucked away and kind of hard to see. So I think, honestly, this is probably my best bet. vertical offset. Those are legs. Forward offset. No. There's that. That's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. There we go. That's looking better. Okay, there it goes. Alright, so that turned gray because it is now locked into place. So we can put that there. And it will just show stuff whenever anything is missing. So, for instance, if I were to remove this block. Okay. Projector repair. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. Keep projecting and show buildable. Oh, that's not right. Not show the whole thing. Oh, do I have to do this again? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so that is set up now. I'm like out of hydrogen again. Enter T. Give me a new bottle. Put that bottle away. Okay. Let's deposit all of my components. And let's go park this bad boy. I don't like that those are there. Okay. Switch lock off. Off, 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 and turn you off too. Okay, let's get some stuff set into my pretty boy control paste. Okay, for starters, we want some ammo. Now I know I conveyored that up. Let's just do 15 ammo boxes. That'll be fine. An extra hydrogen bottle for emergencies. Because let's face it, I can be pretty. You hold it out. We're not supposed to do that. Okay. Control copy. Don't show hidden. Connector. Control paste. Yeah, okay. You are named properly. Base connector, no. And oh, not all caps. Right? You don't get resources stolen out of you, do you? I know you know how to access it. Awesome. I'm a genius. I didn't leave any access port to it, did I? Brilliant. A certified genius right here. Don't mind me. Yeah, some people just can't handle my intellect. No way to tell if that's working, right? Okay. Let's try again. Let's just do 15. Okay. Put that back there. 15. Okay. So put those in there. Put a hydrogen funnel here, which will paste. No. Empty boy, cargo containers, and whatnot, and ammo. Okay. We are gonna need a lot of grids. How many is a lot? 500 and I've got a lot of components. Don't judge me. I don't want to hear it from you. Let's see here. Alright, I know for a fact. There they are. I was like, I know I have a lot more than 6,000 steel blades. Believe it or not, it's a fair bit more. Let's do what, 5,000? Okay. And then if we go over here, we can do 8, a full-size Gatling. Give me, okay, put away all components. Give me that. I know it's here. Okay, maybe it isn't. Whatever. And a wind turbine. Okay. Inventory. 5,000 pretty much fills that one up. This one, however, my inventory. That's not helpful. My inventory. Okay. That is all of those. I also need a small storage container and a conveyor block. Small cargo container and conveyors right here. Other than that, slot of heavy armor and light armor, and a mag plate. There's 2 large mag plates there, and there is a door. Okay, door. I do believe that's everything in the build. A sliding door. We've got 2 of these mag plates. We've got conveyor, tube, and a small cargo container. That really should cover it. And then honestly, inventory. I want another 100 of these Gatling ammo. I'll leave it towards the current ship. The assemblers and whatnot should just start pumping out more. Yeah. Nine. I do want there to be more than 81 at a time. I think 100 Gatling ammo is enough to store for now. We'll find out pretty quick if it's definitely not. But I really think it is enough. And then let me just grab a note. I'm gonna make a note of all the components that I have in here for storage purposes. Yeah. Let's put 50 in there. Okay. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. I do think that's all components for the printed thing. If I'm missing something, I'll be sure to add that in particular. 5,000 minus blank. Subtract what's left, see how much I used up, equals blank. Steel plate plus 90 steel plate. That's 90 equals steel plate. Then let's do 500 minus 100 minus blank equals blank plus 19 equals blank, and that is going to be metal grid. Metal grids, and then we'll go from there and say 166 construction components. Blank equals blank. Structure component. 42 small steel tube 32 motor. No, 16. Oh! A battery. That one's pretty important. Where's that at? It's so important, I never know where to look for it. God dang it. Inventory. Plus, that's 70. 170 plus 19. No, grid, that one stays the same. 196. Construction, 32 small steel tube, 32 motors, 41 computer, one computer, 96 interior, 94. 94 interior, plate, 24 girder, here's 2 display, displays 15 bulletproof glass, bulletproof glass, 80 power cells, and 100 gallium balls. Okay, that should do for that. We can go out and print it now. We're just gonna take a look at this. My battery, current input, current output, stored power. What if I just set it to recharge? Okay, it'll be done in a couple minutes. That's more like it. Probably should have done that sooner. Oops. Piston 4 and 5. Oh, yeah, that's from my janky parking station. I do not have basic tools in my inventory. I do. Why? I killed myself earlier. Probably killed myself. Blew myself up or something. No need for those. I do actually want to make more paint. Okay. Make me 1,000 of that. I have no grapple right now, I presume. Assault cannon, railgun, artillery. That's 10. That's 10. Small rail gun. So those take uranium. The assault cannon doesn't, though. 5.67.4. Does actually take a lot less magnesium, too. Might almost be better to use these rather than the Gatling turrets. However, those can, they can't aim. The autocannon can't aim as high or as accurately as the Gatling. So there is some distinct advantage and disadvantage in that grouping there. Restock up. Turn you on. Alright, let's see what my damage is. Oh, well, you're not supposed to look like that. Neither are you supposed to look like this. How are you guys looking on inventory? Still got 6. Still got 12. Still got 7. Okay. So you're working, you're doing so. Okay, there's a bit of destruction and chaos out here. I have had a couple. Like I've mentioned, there are several craters in my base. I wasn't exaggerating, guys. Meteors are turned up. They happen frequently. It does cause pain. Oh, I never really showed this off before, but there's supposed to be wind turbines on top of these. They get destroyed again? Interesting. This one over here runs just fine, though. Any of those closer ones get shot, I guess. Yeah, here's my wind base. I'm far enough away from it that they don't seem to ever target it, thankfully. There is a location set up right in here to be able to put in a shield generator since this is uncovered. That is a mod that I do have in here. And it's just kind of built and set up so that I can add more layers. And I can set up a bunch of gun turrets and whatnot in there as well. But I'm lazy. So, deal with it. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. Been busy. I was extending out the base, reaching further out. This is an old marker. Those should actually be further out. Actually, I can get some gravel to get more paint. That's a thing that I can do while this finishes recharging. As we can get down here. My light is on, correct? Yeah. I didn't mention this before. We're only doing 2 at a time because I don't want it to overload my inventory. There is a stack of 8. This right here should actually get me to the full distance I want to be at to then start going upwards. So I'm pretty excited about that. I hope to see how it turns out. Going upwards is going to be an interesting journey for me. Downwards is pretty simple. I could just unattach the drills, it didn't really matter. Sideways, pretty easy. Had to add its additional step, so I could step crawl it. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to do something like that, but sideways. Well, upside down. Well, I guess it will be sideways, so the drills will be facing upwards. That's fine and groovy and all. Come in here. Refill. Just kind of topping things off. That's getting me my gravel from my paint. Paint chemicals. Thank you. Other issues. Why don't you weld and destroy things when I tell you to? You are there. Edit text. Assemble, disassemble, always queue, hide and manage background, hide and manage. Yeah, I've got 2. Disassemble. I think that's disassemble priority. Is the problem that I've got 30,000 small steel tubes? Is the problem that I'm not able to disassemble? Shift priority. Okay, I think that might be my problem. Inventory manager. Edit. Container assignment, auto crafting. Assemble only. Enable auto disassembling. Yep, here we go. Age, ignore mainstream. The header to every screen. Full show available on first last screen. Okay. That'll send you busy, aren't you? Yeah, that'll shuffle around some stuff. That's my assembler's open. No. I can hear things running. Where is my 83?
Meteor storm inbound.
That's that. Structure depicting large tube, metal grid. So it's one of the natives. Is it this? It's probably this. Okay. Firing at a meteor. That's fine. Inventory. Large. Gatling ammo. There's 81 right now. If I change you from 100 to 105, what will happen? Edit text. Oh, 5. Alright, we're currently disassembling a lot of those. So let me... Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Assemble. Okay, I'm sorry. Go back to disassembling. Okay, I did set it to that. We will have to see... Just throw that in there. I mean, there's still 81. Just get put away. And pull these out too. Okay, try to save my fuel. We're gonna attempt to go out and about. And print my first base off. What's a survival kit? Oh. Here we are, well, yeah, glitches sometimes, I don't care enough to take off the safety rails to make it work. Things getting a little funky, ladies and gents. Okay. It is officially time to remove. The safety net of survival. No, did this one just not have any ammo? It's entirely possible, actually. Okay, that's not enough room to drive this out. Let's see, for argument's sake of clearing up this side, I suppose, we'll remove this one. I'm gonna pull the ammo out, because yeah. How does this battery look? Fully charged in 1 minute. Close enough. Auto. Okay. Input. Charged 16 hours. Close enough. Undock. I need a little strength in my wheels. Alright, I think yeah, that's a problem that I am having. Wheels all 25. Let's try that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back. Those all. Okay. It was all. We go like 15. Okay. Step 1. Complete. Okay. 5, 4, 1, the 7, and 8. We are good to go. Okay. That is raised up. Junction inventory. FK. Mag plate pistons. Meter. Okay. FK. Let's see here. 0.2. 0.3. Okay, locked down, and now. Okay. I didn't do the stair. Lots of fury. Control line G. This. Stairs ramp. Just a graded stair, yeah. Okay, that is done. We switch back to like concrete and gray. Okay. Okay, now that that is done, let me go back and add the additional 22 constructor components. 196 is gonna make 8, 228, 228, 12, 22 goes to 54, 54, 16, 94 plus 16, it's going to be 110. Okay, okay. Alright, let's try this again. Inventory. Let me, you know what, let me save. Um, I have the strangest feeling I'm going to regret all of this. It's steel plates. Steel plates, steel plates. Inventory. Oh, fell off the back of that. Okay. Inventory. Get which one of these out. Rest of that out. You know, I might have underestimated the number of steel grids required for my heavy armor blocks. Let's see here. Not enough metal grids. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 55, 6, 70, 70, 75, 85, 90. Okay. I need an extra 90. It's worth 9. So this uses a fair amount of steel grids. It's really not necessary. So let's add another 90 to our total of steel grids. I have 90. Okay. I mean, that's build. Inventory. $100. I'm an idiot. It's not cargoed up to that. I'm gonna have to run a line along there. Okay.
Energy low.
Apologies. I did not check that out fully before we left. Okay, that is there. Inventory. Okay, yeah, that's upsetting. 5. That can go right there, and this can go right back into here. Yeah. Okay, and then oop. What is being provided? Clearance poor. Maximum output, current output, battery fully recharged. Okay, fantastic. Inventory, 100 shells. Call it a day. Okay. And recover 5 plates. Okay, I ended up with 10 extra metal grids. I miscounted somewhere, I suppose. Everything seems fine and dandy. Swell and neat. Oh, that's gonna piss me off, isn't it? Printer. Keep projection. Okay, so I did keep it. Okay, turn that off. Turn you off too. Okay. Turn you off. Oh, my lights. I provide them on light for God. Alright, so I used all those other components. Charge. Cool. Inventory. Let's sort this out. Let's see here. Okay. Grab my handy dandy phone calculator. Okay, we go into here. We had brought with us 5,170 steel plates. We have 2,575 left over because this 5 right here is necessary for building it. It's just recovered when we drop the defense turret base. So 5,170 minus 2,575. 2,595. Okay. So you just write like a neater thing. Okay. So 2,000. Let's just say 2,600. 2,600. Steel plate. Okay. We had 590. We brought an additional 19. We were left over with 10. So that should bring us to 580 plus 19 clear. 580 plus 19, 599. So let's just say 600 flat. 600 metal grid. Okay. Then 228 construction components all were used. Okay. So 228. I suppose the point is to be exact, isn't it? Yeah. No, I'm already gonna be left over with the 5 extra steel plate each time, so I don't really care to bring a little bit extra. 230 construction. Component. Then we need 54 small steel tubes. 55. Small steel tube. We need 32 motors. 35 motors. Motors, 41 computers? 45 computer. Components. We need 110 interior plate. Interior plate. 24 girders. 25 girders. 25 girders. Girders. 2 display. It's kind of hard, but it's 5 display. 15 bulletproof glass. Um, 80 power cells. And 100 ammo. Alright, that is my standard setup for my printed drone turret. We don't need this anymore. Okay, so let's do that. Then we need 2,600 steel plate. Show connected, show all. Okay, control. That's not what I grabbed. But these here, we want 600, no, it's 500. 600 middle grids. We need 503, okay. 3. 100. Okay, we need 20 steel plates. We need construction components. 230. We need 55 small steel tubes. We need 35 motors. 45 computer. Computer, 110 interior plate. 110 interior plate. We need 25 girders. 25. We need 5 displays. 5 displays. We need 15 bulletproof glass. 15 bulletproof glass. We need 80 power cells. 80, and we need 100 Gatling. That's really it, isn't it? I mean, that's pretty fantastic, all things considered. I felt fine pulling that out because it needs to go elsewhere anyway. Okay, so that is done. Now, that does connect to that, so I'm just going to run a line literally right up and connect it there. Paint, let's make it as a light red and cow. There. Okay, can this now run inventory, south to here, and back. Perfect, that's all I needed. I do need to save its blueprint again, but it's okay. Adjusts its settings after driving it a bit anyway. Let's actually get in the cockpit here. That's right. Battery. F10 blueprints, delete, yes. Exit, Control B, perfect. FK, this thing, scroll down, repair, blueprint. No, just script will be used. complete. All the blocks are there. Perfect. Alright, we are back in business. Ready to print another vehicle. There are no dampeners. Oh! Oh. I didn't need it last time, I'm not gonna use it this time. Might as well turn you on. We're prepared. Okay. Right, let's get in here. Let's get a lot. Why do I have all of these in my inventory? Alright. See how accurate my math was. Well, there's already 3 in here. An extra 3 than there should be. So we're off to a great start. Give me 3. Why? We put away. It is. Okay. Take 3. Can he build? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. That was a great show when I was a kid. Give me a fair bit of this. Like just fucking all of these. And then like most of these. Right. Okay, been quiet for a hot minute. It's just me hanging out here though. So try not to feel too bad about that. Just printing away. Not really much to talk about at the moment. Sorry. I know that's not what we want to hear.
Meteor storm inbound.
That's also not what I want to hear. It's rather unfortunate to hear that, actually. Let's see. This one needs its mini grids. Okay, this one. Small miscellaneous handful of resources from rounding. Other than that, it's been all cleared out. It's looking pretty good. Just say so myself. Let's go in here, pull this 100 ammo out. Go ahead and do that in there. Turret's gonna take it. Reduction. This is Gatling turn. This on set. Here's everything. Weapons. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, close this. Drop it in. Beautiful. That's looking around, that's making power. That's generating. Okay, this system right here is working great. I can just litter the field with these. The reinforce, I gotta have the magnesium to get them out. I need to make some mining vehicle. I really need to start getting hydrogen going for that. Thinking after I get more of a thing built, I might make like a little garage or something right over there where I can park some of the bigger vehicles. As you can see, this really wasn't all that made for these larger ones. Not much to be done about that. Yeah. Printy Boy. That's what it was named. Beautiful. Okay. I'll turn in here. Go dock. And that's probably what we're going to call it tonight. Going for 2.5 hours. It's plenty long enough. I'm happy with this. Just need to get a couple more built and around. Might have to go mine some magnesium so I have enough. To be honest with you. Take a look at the conveyor system. See if it is disassembled and assembled things up to where we were wanting them at. And how well that's doing. Let's see, I don't want to drive too fast into this. Okay, I'll turn you off, and connect you here. Turn battery fully recharged in 37 minutes. I'm just gonna set it to recharge. Fully recharge in 13 seconds. See, perfect. Oh, can I stretch users in chat. There's several users here that were in here when I immediately made this, and I just don't recognize any of these people. Nor have they posted anything, nor does it say that they're watching. So I'm tempted to just kind of ban them. If anyone comes in here and watches, let me know. Please shoot me a message or some sort of thing. Yeah, help me figure out my life. Thank you. We just set it to auto. Autoplates in. Print input. Output. No, we're just gonna leave you on recharge. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I do need to re-add my things now. Okay, let's get cracking. Oh, fancy, right? I know, I'm a ninja. We want you, space engineers. This is a great game. I love this game. The versatility of it, the availability to do things. I've definitely taken a lot of ideas from YouTubers that I watch that help me learn more about this game. Big shout out to Splitsy and his good friend Kerpak and Kanajashi. Kanajashi and Splitsy are the ones I tend to watch. They bring a lot of knowledge to this and help me learn a lot of things I otherwise would be downright shameful at. And I appreciate that. That helped me learn a lot. This game has a huge learning curve. It's really not friendly to learn. Once you learn it, it's a favorite of mine. I absolutely adore it. But it's getting to that learn part can be a bit tough. Definitely. Okay. 55, 100. Assemble only. Press automatic rifle name. One of those two. NATO rounds. 300. I have 237 and 47 of these. $237. Okay, so let's take a look at my inventory. How many ammo? There's 35 sitting in this chest. So 30, 37, 37 plus 30. No. Alright, so 37. Okay, so this is the 37. Is really what we're gathering here. That was the right menu. Edit text. $37, $40, $47. Okay. That's what we've got at 100. We want to set this to 300. I want to have plenty of ammo at any given moment to be sent out to things. This other one, I've got 237. What one is that? What am I carrying a lot of ammo of? 237. Oh, these NATO magazines. Yeah, that's really not necessary. I'm going to down that to 100. I don't use that ammo even. 500, and that one can honestly just be set on. Yeah, let's not do that. 510. Yeah, we still are not quite at that point. I want to get like 4 or 5 more thrown down, and then we'll stop deleting them and start dealing with our consequences as things happen. I promise. I know I've been really bad about that lately. I don't care. I'll just do it again. Yeah, we can definitely tear those down, add in those. Missile, 500. That's supposed to have a on it. Actually, that's not even supposed to have. Supposed to have a D on it right now. Edit text. Missile. Missile. Yeah, that's 500. Let's make that more like 200 because I don't use a lot of them and we really don't need that many. And yeah, that can be set to 200. Decrafting weight, okay. What is going on in production? We're making Gatling ammo. Okay, yeah, I did queue up a bunch of that just now, so that makes sense. That checks out. Might have to throw a couple of these in, just like make a whole bunch of them. But those are such rare things. I don't know if I want to have those in the list. The gravity components. Those are pretty expensive. I think I'll just kind of do a craft to make or deal on those. Alright, let's get in here and let's get off, because that's all set and sort of. I don't know if it's that I just haven't really discovered any factions, but pretty sure there's supposed to be some things here. Maybe because this is my store. I was hoping that there would be some contracts at least, but you know, maybe that's because I need to put them up from other people. But you know what? Let's do this. I've got a bunch of money sitting in a box. Let's get that out. Give me this. Deposit all of those. Yeah, beautiful. Oh. Yeah, no. 2000. One. There it goes. Okay, I mean, that's cool. I'm happy with that. I actually don't have any inventory access in here. Believe it or not. I still have to run over here to do one of these and that. I do have a missile launcher. Rather proud of myself for that. I've used it like twice. All my missiles have come from those down ships, by the way. It took me forever to get them down. I am making use of that. All right, let's go in here. Grab a little soda and kind of get crafting, make dinner. Blah blah whatever. Immersive. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless me. Junk. I'm just oxygen wasn't full. Weird. Okay, good night, guys. Alright, exit and save. That will be the stream for tonight. Thank you for coming out. I think I have it set up for these two archive. I am unsure. This might just be going to no one, to be honest with you. I don't know if I have this archived properly. I need to look into that more. Yeah, how to look into that more. Yeah, how to look into that more. Okay, yeah, we're gonna mute that. I sound a lot more clear than when I did with my headphones, so that's a bonus. Sadly, it looks like I might have to purchase new headphones altogether. These ones seem to be pretty shot. Probably steal my wife's for tomorrow. We just went to the store today, so I don't want to go back again. Tomorrow is April 20th, so that is my day off. I plan to relax and hang out, watch some TV, some movies, other current events happening. We've got, what's the Moon Knight? New episode of that will be out tomorrow. I'm stoked. Yeah, I will probably be on tomorrow. We will see. Try to update a couple more things as I go and learn, and I'll probably jump around on a couple other channels, just kind of get an idea for what people's look like and whatnot. Maybe even search up some other people that are playing in streaming here on Twitch. A game like Space Engineers. I've got a lot of different games. Let me go ahead and close this out, and I will show you. Wait, does this have my private information on here? No. Okay. Lots of different games on here. 7 Days. Played that a fair bit. Gotten pretty far in it many years ago. Aim Lab. I suck at it. This is to make me not suck as much, but I'm gonna try. Among Us. I played it with some friends a handful of times. I watch a YouTuber, Chilled Chaos, play. He streams mostly these days. Uploads the streams to Chilled Chaos Gaming. Big shout out to him. Huge fan of him and his work. We've got Ark. I love this game, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a nightmare. There's a ton of stuff to do. This is new. I have not played this game in forever, by the way. Bad North. This is a fun little game. I could play it with you guys and get your opinions on what we should do. Do the safer route, do the crazy route. That way if I lose I can blame it on you guys. Things like that. Get away with it. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. I've never actually beaten Borderlands 1. I've beaten 2 a million times. I've beaten 3 once, twice. And beaten the pre-sequel a handful. Core Keeper. This is a newer game. Really fun. Kind of like a mix on Terraria and Minecraft and a couple other things. I can't remember. There's another game that's really came to mind. But I'm a huge fan of it. Stardew Valley. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that a bit. I've played this. It was very infuriating. I wasn't very good at it. And my friends rage quit and decided they were never playing it again, so I never played it again. I bought this to play with a friend. I own them all on Xbox and I've always played them on that. If I do play them, I'll probably stream them from my Xbox, unless anyone shows me some major interest to stream like a modded version or something. We could look into trying to mod it. I played this with friends a couple times. Pretty goofy. Handful of things happen there. I love this game. I was doing a just survival one. I ran it so far that when the wave comes at me, my game just crashes. Too many trebuchet fire on my end, hitting the bodies, and the bodies all flying around. It's a mess. This game is beautiful. Oh, it's fully out now. I'm gonna have to get that. We might be playing this tomorrow. This is a beautiful game. I absolutely adore it. Um, what is it in here for? Um, romantic. Um, is this out? It is not out. It is not out yet. Dang, that was misleading. I was really excited about that. Beautiful game. The demo's there. I really enjoy it. Don't Starve Together. This is a really cool game. I've played the beginning of it a handful of times with a couple different people. Um, I would not mind getting a group of people together to like really play through this game. I think it'd be really fun, really entertaining. Factorio. If you are a fan of Space Engineers, you probably like this one too. Um, as you can see, just a ton of assembly stuff going on up here. It's a huge mess, and I enjoy it greatly. Fate of Silence, like a Dark Souls winter survival game. It's neat. It's cool. I enjoy it. I've played it very briefly. Saw YouTuber Omrecker play it when it was like very early on in demo. Looked interesting. I've gotten it. I've played like the first half hour. Then I just switched computers. I lost my save and whatnot. I haven't really played it much since then. Um, Far Sky. This is a game I got forever, years ago. I could play it for you guys sometime. I've beaten it twice in less than 4 hours, and haven't played it in years, as you can see. It's 6 years ago. Forest. I play this with my wife. Maybe she can come join us sometime, and we can stream this. She lost all of her saves. We haven't played since then. But the game's the game. I mean, it's really fun. Going through the caves and whatnot, and trying to explore and sort it all out. They're mazes. I'm really good with mazes. My wife is not. She just kind of wanders around with me and hopes, and I pretend that I'm not lost. Um, it's a pretty good time. Forts. This would be a cool game to play with some friends and whatnot. I'm not very good at it. I'll be honest with you. I don't have the right mix of offense and defense. I usually end up getting overpowered, and I can never build up enough proper offensiveness. Going Medieval, I loved this game. I've played it through and through. 66 and a half hours. I played like 3 hours on my first, 3 or 4 or 5 hours on my first save, and then all the rest is on a different save. They've updated a whole bunch. I'd love to get back into it sometime. Maybe I'd stream it, show you guys what's going on. Hearts of Iron 4. I've got a friend that I play this with. Neither of these two. I don't know why he's not showing up right now. But I adore this game. I've had a blast with it. It's basically a giant World War II game. It's an older game, but they still updated and just recently released another DLC. Ton of stuff in it. Plays more or less any country in the world during the beginning of World War II, and progress. House Flipper. I think this one's pretty well known, pretty common. It's a very relaxing game. I played it a handful. Just kind of working my way through the missions, doing everything, being OCD about it. Learn to Fly. Obvious reasons. I used to play these kinds of games all the time when I was a kid. I found out this one was on Steam. It was free. And I was like, screw it, why not? Metal Gear Solid. I played this a fair bit on here. It came out free with gold on my Xbox, so I switched to that. And then just kind of never really got back into it. Mini Metro. This is like a puzzle game. You got different stations and whatnot. You got to manage them all. It can get a bit stressful. I enjoy it. This I tried, didn't care for it. This I tried. I have more or less played it and beaten it. It's a pretty fun game. All about just kind of like building underground and trying not to get caught, going out, gathering resources from nature and whatnot, because you're in like a dictatorship and you're trying to escape by flying a rocket away. I don't know. It's some goofy stuff. Muck. This is a fun game to play time to time. Goof off, run around. I haven't unlocked all the achievements. Oh, die 10 times. Yeah, I've only played 6 times. Drown. Die more times. Kill a friend on survival mode. Alright, I haven't done much building in the game. I don't really see how useful it is. Collect all 5 gems. Beat the game on normal difficulty. I've beaten it on the hard difficulty. I haven't beaten it on normal. That must be a newer difficulty. It used to only be 2. I love this game. I've played it through fully. Show it to you guys sometime. Go through it. It's kind of like a grid-based map, kind of like XCOM. I enjoy those. No More Room in Hell. This is an old game. Just play with friends. Just pass the time sort of thing. Outward. I adore this game. I'd love to get a friend to play this with on a regular basis. Oxygen not included. I love this game as well. I've gotten a fair bit into it, a handful of times, but then I get away from it for too long. I forget everything I'm doing. They release a million updates, and I just choose to restart every time. Play it for a couple weeks, something comes up, and then I lose interest again. Payday 2, old fan favorite. Used to play it with a bunch of friends. Phasmophobia, love this game. Play this with a couple friends. Gotta talk to them about their profanity a little bit, though. I'm pretty bad at that, too. Planet Crafter. This is a really fun game. I've more or less played it to completion, so I don't think I would play it for you guys. Maybe like in a distant future, if they release a whole bunch of updates and changes and things, I'd be more interested in playing it for you guys. But for the most part, it's just kind of I'm at a point where I'm just like waiting for the terraformation to finish so I can click end game. That's really it. I've got all the achievements, you know. Polybridge, you should know what this is. Build bridges. I actually have never played it. It came as a bundle with Turmoil. Game down here. Get to it. Project Winter, kind of like an Among Us sort of thing. Was shown it by Chilled Chaos first, I believe. Absolutely love the game. Raft, I don't even remember where I saw this, but I love this game. I played a lot of Raft, building a gigantic base, and then me and my wife kind of going through, playing it together. Realm Royale, played this on Xbox first, then on this. My alternative to Fortnite, because Fortnite makes me want to shoot myself in game. I guess it's probably not right to say that. But no, this game's it's entertaining. Play it with some friends from time to time and never play it by myself. Reassembly, build and design vehicles, pick a faction, take over the galaxy. Pretty simple game. Fun to like play the different groups and try them out a couple times. I've made some goofy, ridiculous builds on different groups. Had some fun with that. Robocraft, I loved this game when it first came out. Haven't played it in a couple years. They've done a whole bunch of different changes and things. It's completely different. I used to play this game back before there were mech legs, several different types of weapons, crawling, all of this. None of this was here. You had wheels and jet with wings and hover blocks. That was about it. They also only had like super basic shields and stuff, things like that. They've added a ton of stuff since then. The game's completely changed. Might get back in it. Rogue Tower, I play this all the time. I play it modded, just because I can. I like the speed up function. Really enjoy that. Been just kind of going through, trying all the achievements. I've got most of them. But it's kind of a grind. Rust, this game looks really fun, but I don't know how I feel to play it against other people. Maybe if I can find a group, this could be fun to play. While I'm in a time in my life that I have a lot of free time, games like this are the ones to play. Satisfactory, absolutely love this game. I've only played a small bit of it. Haven't played it in a hot minute. Wouldn't mind restarting and playing that with you guys, showing you it all, going through and discovering it together. Shell Shock, I love this game. Chilled used to play it all the time. I'm a huge fan of it. I play it with friends a fair bit. Finally bought it for myself not too long ago. This game, I played Civilization Revolution, which was free with gold, like 15 years ago. No, I'm kidding, not 15 years ago. Probably like 10 years ago. On Xbox. And I know that one like through and through. This one I know so little about. I've got some friends that like to play it with me. I usually get my butt kicked. Simple Planes, never played it. Simple game came with the update. Smite, I like Smite. I play that with a couple friends. Usually always play it on Xbox. Recently I switched over to computer. Probably get my butt handed to me, but you know, we'll try it, see how it goes. Then we've got Space Engineers, obviously, Space Scavenger. This is a cute little game. Float around, build and design, gather things, and build up to explore, try to just make it home. Stardew Valley, I have played this game so unbelievably much on Xbox and 50 something hours on here. Uh, I know a lot about this game. If we're having a more peaceful stream, something like that, that could be fun to do with people. Super Autopads, if I ever acquire a decent following, this game is free. We can get a group of us all together and play it. Maybe that could be fun for you guys. Tabletop Simulator. I am a huge fan of board games. I love playing through it and just going at it. Tell me why. This is a game. It was free. Interesting story. I don't know too much about it. My younger sibling really likes it, so I got it for them to play on my computer. Tenants. You're a landlord. Buy and sell properties. Get rich. Terraria. I played this game probably twice this amount on Xbox and this amount on here. Waiting for the final final update to come out. I'll probably play that with some friends. Timberborn, let's go ahead and update that. I adore this game. I played it more or less to completion, and then I lost my save, and I think that was pretty much that. Yeah, went around, made it a bit easier to catch back up to where I was. Great game, love it though. They've changed a whole bunch of stuff recently. It's in progression. I think I'm kind of at a point where I'm just gonna wait until it's more finished, and then just play it then. I don't know, might jump into it. I play this game all the time on Xbox. I'll probably stream it for you guys. I love it. I'm a very defensive player, but I do enjoy this game greatly. Trailmakers. I've mostly beaten this game at this point. But I've got a couple fun designs and vehicles, and tried building the Pelican from Halo. Didn't work out too well, but I tried. And then there's the Open Seas DLC. I haven't really played that much at all. We could try exploring and figuring that out together maybe sometime. Train Valley. I played this a little bit. Navigate train stations instead of subway stations. Turmoil. I don't know if you know about this one. It's a game about mining oil in each region and making the most money, then becoming the owner of all the regions. Unturned. Minecraft meets survival zombie game. Ish, kind of. Meets Rust. I don't know. It was free. Been playing it for years. Valheim. I love this game. I've played 80 hours in all of it, except for half an hour, all been one save. Got a decent chunk into it, was playing it with a friend of mine. Haven't played it in forever. He got busy, we stopped playing it together. So we need to get back in and finish this game. Vampire Survivors, it's another roguelite like Rogue Tower, but I adore it. Ton of achievements I still don't have. Things to figure out and accomplish. Probably go try that. Dawn War Soulstorm. I haven't played these other ones. Maybe I will sometime. I've had this game since it was new on disc, and I love it deeply. I've played all the different races, gone through and done it. My favorite one's Necrons. I do not play this game in real life. It's too much money, and I know that, and I already have a crippling addiction to Magic the Gathering. Way too many cards. I could probably show off a couple decks or something if anyone ever shows any interest in that. And then there's XCOM. It's another grid-based turn battle game thing. It's interesting. Really fun. A lot to learn in it when playing. So, yeah. And that's really all that's in this. We will come back to this another time. Hopefully this is all being archived and people can go take a look back at it if they show any interest in it. If not, I just spent half an hour going through all my games for you for no reason. And that'd be a bit of a bummer, but we will see. Thank you very much for your time, and have a wonderful night, everyone. It's wonderful getting to chat and hang out. Not that anyone was here, but this was the first day I've been streaming, so I really don't expect people to come and be here. So, just streaming because I want to, and to have some fun. Maybe find a couple friends, couple people to pop in, and if they don't feel like playing or something, if it's a game that can't be played with other people or whatnot, they can hang out in the chat, give opinions. I want to try to ask a lot of questions and just be like, hey, should we go do this right now or go do this? I'm kind of thinking I want to go do this, but I'm okay with these options. If I'm okay with it, I'll list options, and then we'll pick what sounds best. Whatever I'm seeing more about. I know there's a way to do a poll in here. I'm very green when it comes to this. Not really sure how. Um, that's first active modes. Yeah. So yeah, that'll do. I'll see you all later. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.